Всех пред продолжаем проходить историю. Я так понимаю, он охотник за головами. Мы охотимся за всякими там лицами, можно так сказать. Ой, блин. Не, облец я брать не буду. Не, это тоже брать не буду. Погнали дальше. Я не знаю, насколько я уже прошел уже игру. Без понятия просто. Я знаю, что она не такая слишком длинная. А мне сюда что ли надо, получается? Ну я только что здесь
Before I
был.
could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers.
Ай, блин, опять ошибку сделал. Чё, блин, за фигню я творю, блин, непонятно. Нафига вот на самом деле вот это непонятный добавок.
Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story.
Фига себе. Кто здесь? Готов. Кто-нибудь еще есть?
I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Я не люблю на крышах. А мы, кажется, здесь были уже, да? Готово.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Мне сюда, да, надо идти? Да. Погнали.
Suffice it
Вот
to
тут
say,
какой поворот событий.
nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain
Ё-моё.
hostility.
Дурак, что ли, завис?
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Да ё-моё, сейчас вот эту фигню буду ложать, да? Ну, про тебя мы уже знаем. Ты раз убил 15, убил человека за краб. Еще просто так 40, что
I
дышали.
felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
чё? F, V. Да как?
No,
Я
wait.
же сделал
You didn't
это.
hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Ах, блин, это трудно. Как был, я не понял. Я же стрелял. А как я стрелял? Почему я промахнулся? Не, я не понимаю. Это все. Игра не для меня, да? Ха.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
Что?
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Офигеть, я сейчас чутка мучился, чтобы просто не пристрелить его.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Теперь за идейцем такой, который слишком кровожадный. Офигел. Вот я не понимаю, вот грабят они, ну, золото ладно, еще неизвестно. А вот деньги-то, если он грабил деньги, куда он деньги будет тратить-то? В других штатах что, перебежит там все остальное, я не знаю. Просто это время и истории чисто вот эти вот.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death.
А, секундочку, у меня уровень. Ха. Так, что ты собрал по брошенному динамиту? Вот, давайте вот это прокачаем.
Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
что тут можно как-то по-другому приходить, да? Нифига себе, как я прошелся.
They saw me before I saw them. And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
Я не ожидал, что здесь идейцы будут меня ждать. Они уже вместо лука научились стрелять, да? Чуть не погиб. Готов.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Что такое там? Да дайте патрончиков-то, а? Как я... Куда?
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Хороший выстрел.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Я так понимаю, нам в этой узкой пространстве, нам сюда, да? Ёб твою мать. Очуметь просто. Блин, откуда стрелять, я не пойму. Может, это блин, Павла? Они могут и там вверху быть. Опа! Здорово! Так. Понятно.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
Ну это я сюда прыгну, и сюда прыгну. Это будет путь назад. А мне это не надо, мне вперед надо. тут что у нас? Музон очень страшный. А, вот от чего такой звук. Повезло тебе, папа.
How big was his
Два раза
cave?
повезло.
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
А вот это что это такое? А. Не хочу я нажимать теперь вашу концентрацию. Вот зачем вы открываете свои головы, а?
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead
Oh,
Indian
это
ghosts?
гора. Это, блин, гора.
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
Все? Да. Хорошо вы сражаетесь. Мне показалось сначала тут какая-то...
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
Похоже на арену.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid.
здорово.
His voice echoed in the shadows. And I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines.
Так нечестно.
They couldn't stop me, though,
Ay,
and
блин.
Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Да блин, да сколько можно-то? Вас слишком много здесь. Ой, блин, да сколько вас можно-то здесь, а?
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
А, он типа убежал. Очуметь просто. Так,
I felt like I would be lost in that
давайте
damn cave
прокачаем. Что
forever.
это такое? Разделен динамит в поле. Появление этого ливень. Нажмите P. Вы сможете развивать свой летящий динамит на 3 шапки обычного урона. Больше концентрации на попавшем в голову. Скоро будет оружие офигенное.
Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot
О,
of them.
блин.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
Откуда? Как тебе повезло, что не увидел сам начал тебя? Так, уровень новый. Подсказка от врагов за спиной. Замечательные врагов даже вне поля зрения. Прокачиваем.
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Да блин, ну я не могу, я не вижу половины их. Как все с этим бороться-то не буду? Все, это был последний. Нихуя так убиваю его. Все? Откуда?
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
Нифига себе. Вот это открыли мне.
I followed it as I
замучился
desperately
уже.
needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me.
своими
but it was like that
ловушками.
son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
Ах, трудненький. И
Never
это
did
все-таки
find him.
выполняет, да?
And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Да, интересно. Очень интересно. Ну, трудно было здесь мне.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Шестой эпизод, что я так понимаю. А эти типа
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right.
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Да, интересно. Меня зовут Охотнику за головами. Я думаю, все-таки на этой ноте остановимся уже. Да? Давайте посмотрим, что тут начало.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Офигеть. Ну ладно. На этой ноте остановимся, господа. Увидимся в следующей серии и других прохождений. Всем удачи вам и пока.